Good evening, hockey fans. Welcome to the New Hope Ice Arena in New Hope, Minnesota. We are here for the OS Shootout. Coming at you the last tournament of the spring-summer season for OS. Winding down. Girls headed into fall leagues, captain's practices, and eventually the ever-exciting winter season. But before that, let's finish off this summer season high. We've got your JWC White squad wearing white against JWC Sky wearing black. See a lot of girls with looks like Andover type color breezers and gloves, so I wonder if they're from Andover. 14?
These numbers are all messed up. It says she's number 20.
Oh, yeah, their numbers are all messed up on the roster. She's 14, no. Yes, I think. We'll try to figure it out. So the numbers on the rosters are... Oh, no, she's 23. That's her. Huh?
Am I hallucinating?
Oh, no, she is 23. Audrey is 23. We'll get it going here. The game is off. 2 running time halves, over 25 minutes to start. We'll get this locked in here in a minute. There comes Audrey Lamantia. She is 23, up ahead to Riley Ambuel, 27. Kaylee Lynchide on her right, number 63. And Ambuel coming around the circle, sends it back to the corner. Picked up by number 16, which I think is Carol Keatman. It is. A front goal. Keatman from Ambuel. And it's 1-0 early on the singular from out front. Carol Keatman with the rocket from Riley Ambuel. Normally it's Ambuel putting it in from out front like that, but instead she makes the feed out front and Keatman rockets it home. 1-0. '22 Miss Finley Caven. Seen all these girls in different numbers recently, so really struggling to figure this out. We'll get there by the end of the weekend. Playing against JWC White. There's Miss Trinity Winicky, number 25, the D from Rosemount, heading into her junior season. Kenna Hatley also out there for, and that one was fired on and off the blocker up over the net. Kenna Hatley, also going to be a junior for Rosemount. That is her below us, number 25. Nope, that's Winicky, 53. Just looking for the Rosemount Navy Breezers. That one out to the middle. As usual, very rare to see an icing call. They usually play on due to the running time. And here comes Ambuel back the other way. Looking for Lamantia, Mr. Stick. How are you? And that'll come out past center all the way down. You see Miss Lydia Joseph, number 5, tracking it. I believe that's Madison Mills, number 18, is her D partner. Here comes Joseph below us, looking in the left side for Ambuel. Lamantia had it, lost it. Back out to center, Joseph to Mills. Cross to Lamantia, she's on the move. Right side, turning, firing, finds a logo. And that'll get a whistle. Missing Miss Ingrid Newman, who is out, game time decision. Complications from a wisdom tooth extraction recently. She's going to try to get better and hopefully play at some point this weekend, but had to miss here this evening. From the side is the Sky squad. One nothing early. That one shot on and saved. I believe that's Simmet in net. Number 31 it is. Shot on off of Lydia Joseph out front into the corner. Joseph battling. Sky holds the blue line. Lynchide can't grab the handle. At her feet, coming back, fired, scored, 1-1. Found the loose puck and fired it in was the Sky squad. Looks like number 43, which would be Tegan Olson. And yeah, I do see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 girls from Andover on their roster, but Tegan Olson ties it up. And that one went into the Sky bench. And it'll be out at neutral for the faceoff. Caven taking the draw. Keatman sends it back up to her. Looking to get ahead to Caven offside as she was backed into the zone. Feet in first before the puck. Come back out to neutral. You don't have to hold it if you don't want.
No.
Winnicky. Tip back the other way. 26, Joey Hartle. Not on the roster technically for this White squad. Missed her game. Apparently looking at the wrong team. There is JWC and JWCD, which can throw you off. I don't know if that was the case here, but she's playing with us here today, taking Ingrid Newman's spot, Miss Joey Hartle. And she's on the move, back to the middle. Tipped forward and covered up by the goalkeeper is Charlotte Zelgert from Hill Murray in net for the Sky squad. No, I was just looking at for the roster. We've got Miss Olivia Lamanti with me here. She's doing scoreboard and roster and also TikToks maybe on there. Oh, she's texting Grandpa, excuse me. 14 is Noble. Noble rips one wide left. Winnicky fires it out up ahead. Past her teammate, they will play on. Noble gets there first, gets boarded up, and the girl just bounces off of her. Lamantia is going to find the loose change. Trying to center one. Missed the mark. Looking for 87, who is Reese George. And bouncing out front. Get the handle pulled away. 25 is Madsen, Dana Madsen. She's regrouping in front of her net, finding Lamantia. She'll get on the move. Back check gets her. Ambule comes away with it. Left circle, toe drag. No release, knocked away by number 89 from Andover. Kept in by Miss Lydia Joseph, sophomore out of Holy Family. Coming the other way, Andover, number 43, that is Tegan Olson. Joseph picks it up. Head to Keatman, comes back out of the zone. Leaves it for Hartle. Too far ahead. Back to center for Keatman. Tries to leave it off the boards. They'll battle. It'll get to the stick of Joseph. Entry, trying to get to the middle. Shot was blocked. And up into the netting, they'll play. Loose on the side of the net. Number 46 off the board, up ahead, too far. Head all the way down, Mills defending. Lynchide up ahead, finds Keatman. Off the board, looking for Ambule, trying to get there. We'll get there before the goal line. Not that they would have called it an icing anyway. She'll come back to the middle on her backhand. Tipped away. And back out the center. Finds Caven. She's bumped off. It gets to Lamantia. She fires, misses wide right. Here's Kenna Hatley, number 53 off the board, trying to chase it down. Defended. Oh, they are caught up. I think there's like hair or part of the jersey stuck in the helmet. Hatley and can't see who that is. Whose number 7 is that?
On what team?
Oh, on our team.
7?
No, we don't have a 7, so I don't know who that is. But her hair got caught up in Hatley. Well, they call a penalty on it. So it's going to be Kenna Hatley with the penalty shot on the move, the righty. Tried to go 5-hole, and the rebound goes right in. Simmet saved the penalty, but good hustle by number, I think it was 50. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it was number 50 was Malin Rayfield from Waconia with the goal. And it's 2-1, bad guys. Sky up on the white team. Up ahead, Lamantia, she's one-on-one, taking it wide left. Into the corner. She'll get boarded up. Manti using the body, trying to get it to Ambule, does get through, back to the middle, and not getting a shot off was number 27, or sorry, 87, Reese George. There's Reese George, coming back, drops it for Ambule, rips one off the crossbar, and up into the netting, but they'll let it play. George will send it back down behind the net. Breakout on the move out the center. There's Hartle getting by. Lynchide driving middle. Low shot sticked into the near side corner. Lynchide picks it up to Mills. One-timer was knocked down by the defense 47. Winicky now in the corner drops it along the boards, and Hartle first one on it. Yep. Breakout stolen for Mills. She'll fire it back into the corner. Winicky up the boards, looking for number 88. Mills steps up, steals behind the goal line. Winicky defending. Up the middle, right to Lynchide on her backhand. And didn't get much on it on the backhand. It slides into the blue paint and covered up by number 32, Zelgert in net for the Sky Squad. 13 minutes and counting here left in the first half. 2-1 Sky. Joseph, low shot, stick save. Hartle steals it in the net. Backhand attempt, score, Caven. Beautiful feed from Hartle, beautiful finish from Caven. Gets backhand to go upper right-hand corner, and Caven ties it up off the feed from Hartle. That was a beauty, folks. Hartle on the move. Sends it to the corner. Keatman back down to Caven in the corner, looking for the feed out front. Ambule runs into a brick wall, comes back out to center. Picked up by Palmstein. Nope, 7. I'm not sure who that is. What number is Palmstein? Palmstein is 16. Is there a 16 out there? I think we've got Kyla Engstrom has got the plain white jersey, no number. George at center. Looks like Ambule on the left. Lamantia now at the right. Lamantia coming through. Can't get it. George picks it up. Her pass intercepted. Tegan Olsen tripped up. No call. Cross ice. Poke checked by Engstrom. Offside. Will leave the puck. George. Puck gets ahead of her. Coming the other way. Sent in. Engstrom tracking. Cut off at the half wall. George sends it up the board, but nobody there. Possession Sky. Fires one. Tough angle. Number 89 dropping it back to Winnicky. Up ahead to Hatley. Winnicky up ahead. Number 89 just backhands it in the zone. Simmet will leave it for Noble. Ashley Noble up. Hartle trying to go ahead to Linscheid. Too far ahead, but gets a piece of it. She's going to drive to the middle, taking it to the left. Drops it off left. Puck comes back to the middle and settled with the stick of Zelgert, and then she covers it up. We are under 10 minutes, 9:44 and counting here in a tied first half. It's been a good one, folks. What do you think, Olivia, so far? Fantastic. One of the best in the business. She's no Bryce Norston, but Simmet leaving it for Keatman. Off the skate of Linscheid out the center. Winnicky back over to her D-mate. Skating it in, number 94. Up the left side. Can't center one. Noble breaks it up. Linscheid coming back, getting it up the boards. That is Hartle. Her pass intercepted. Nice play, number 50. Sends it in. Sky will take a change. Noble comes cross ice to Keatman. Below us here. Up ahead to Hartle. Winnicky picking it up. Battling in the bonfire corner. Caven coming away with it. Fires a shot, gloved up. Helmet level for Zelgert. 8:20 and counting here in the first. Lamantia now coming in on the right side. Ambule on the left. Mills and Joseph at the blue line. Winnicky. Forecheck by Lamantia and Caven. Lamantia had it momentarily. She's battling Winnicky. The half wall, Mills kicking it forward. Lamantia getting there. Trying to find Ambule, good stick to break that one up. Caven dropping it to Mills, one-timer. Might hit some traffic out front. Might have went off Winnicky's pads. Lamantia gets it taken away. Back up to Lamantia. Rips a low shot off the pads, far side half wall. And coming through is number 46 from the Sky team. Stopped by George at center ice. George leaves it for Joseph. offside, but right back out. Lamantia will play it back to Mills. And that one intercepted. Joseph finding Ambule out ahead of everyone, but off her stick, she'll chase it down. By herself, looking for some numbers. Tried to center one, knocked away by the D. Did have George getting back into the play out front, couldn't find her. There's Keatman. Sends one at the net. Loose out front. Keatman kicks it to her stick and scores. No, saved. I thought she did. That was saved up. I thought that got through the 5-hole. I got excited. I don't know what I saw. I thought it went 5-hole. Saved by Zelger instead. Good grief. You get one play wrong and you catch a little grief from the dads around here. It's a pretty bad one though. Hartle. That one is in. Hartle rings the bell and makes it 3-2 with 5.5 left here in the first. Hartle with 2-point first half, an assist, and now the go-ahead goal. Yeah. Number 27, trying to get to the middle, and defensive stick stops the shot. Puck trickles into Simmet for the scoop save. And they call a penalty. They must have. They did. So number 27, who is not on their roster that I see, is coming in for the penalty shot on Simmet. Fires too high. Oh no, she is Alexa Dorstad. Number 27. The D for the Sky and Andover. Linscheid picks it up, sends it up to Keatman. Not too far ahead of Linscheid. Hartle pushing her way through. Comes number 89. Leaves it back for Olsen, and that one almost redirects off a skate and in, but stays out. Winnicky sends it back to the half wall. Tegan Olsen battling Noble and takes a little shot into the corner. Right up ahead, missing Ambule. It'll be settled down by Zelwert. I should say. Lamantia with the steal. Winnicky now defending and takes it back. Ambule back down low to Caven. Lamantia trying to find space, but battling back and forth. And that one held in the zone. Coming around on the backhand, it's number 25. I'll figure out who that is. Coming the other way. Low shot, stick save, rebound goes in. And it's 3-3. Who's number 25? Do they have a 25? Oh, no, not 25. Well, 25 is Winnicky. I forgot which number I was even looking for. Doesn't matter. It is tied up with just over 2 minutes to play in the first. It's been back and forth. Ambule finding Lamantia. Drops it back to Ambule. Back up to Lamantia. We'll come over to George. Defended up into the net and out on the other side of the rink, so they'll have to blow a whistle on that one. Look for a new puck, and with a minute and a half left, White squad will look to retake the lead. And tipped out nicely. Mills going to try to get there. Ahead George. Skated it herself to the middle. Shot deflected into the net, covered, just over a minute left. We'll try the right circle. Same 5 out there for the White. George will take the draw. Lamantia coming through, trying to kick it to her stick. Back to Lamantia in the corner, runs into a defender. Now Ambule on her backhand. Escaping out of some trouble. To the middle, George, shot was knocked down. Lamantia getting there at 27 seconds. Goes across ice. Joseph turns, fires, gloved up. And 18 seconds left, we'll likely get another whistle. Not much time to go as clock is running. 10 seconds. Picked up by the Sky, they control. We'll just try to keep this one out of the net. And that will do it for the period, for the half, I should say. 3-3. And we'll take a short intermission here, no resurfacing. We'll be back in just a minute here for the exciting finale finish to this one. 3-3 after 1. All right, folks, welcome back here for the second half. Let's talk to Olivia Lamantia on keys to the game. What is the key to the JWC White team coming out with the victory here today?
To just skate fast, dangle, and eat the puck.
Yeah, skate fast, dangle, and eat the puck, folks. You need to what?
Start the clock.
Well, either that or it'll be a long second half. Well, they're looking for somebody to start the puck. I think the coach is going to go do it. We're off. 26 minutes, which hasn't started running here in the second half. All tied at 3. Been a back and forth one. Linscheid sends it down low. Linscheid in the corner. Pulled out by Olsen. Now number 89 from Andover, skating it over the red, over the blue. Draw pass on the 27, low shot. Stick save, and it looks like Simmett's in there. I didn't notice that she's our only goalie for the game. I didn't even look to see if we had another one, so it's Simmett the whole way. That one on the backside. Yeah, no, but she's not here. We have another goalie on the roster, Miss Emmeline Downey from Blake, but does not appear to be here, so we've got Ruby Simmett the whole way. Can't beat that with a stick.
What number?
So what number is Palmstein? 16? I wonder if Palmstein's number 7, because I don't see a 16 out there. Here comes Hartle, left wing, centering to Caven. That one trying to sneak it in, low blocker side, I think. Caught enough of the pad.
Maybe she's 7, because there's no 7 on
that's
there.
what I'm guessing. Fired out. Simmett will play it. Who's 25 again?
On our team?
Yeah.
Dana?
Madsen. Uh-oh, right out front, and a good stick by Noble saves a potential goal. Redirected that one up over the crossbar. Caven finding Hartle, goes off her stick into the Sky zone. White will go for a change. Lamantia coming in. But getting through is number 89. George from behind. Lamantia finds Ambule left side. Toe drag move to the middle. Second defender got her. George trying to get one backside to Ambule. Can't. George to Lamantia. Tipped away. Back down to George. George upends the girl. Sends it back to the point. Mills walks, fires off the glove. Rebound was out front for a second. Lamantia couldn't put it home. And I wonder if we have the same goalie on. Nope, on their side it is Miss Reagan Tracy, a teammate last weekend of several of the girls out here, including Audrey Lamantia. On the Infinite Engine Power Yeti squad, now playing against Audrey and making the save on her rebound attempt. Tripped up, no arm in the air. Coming back the other way, Lamantia, wide right, comes around. Out front, goal! Joseph, I believe, from Lamantia. Nice feed there, or was it Ambule that put it in? What was I looking at? Must have been Ambule. 4-3. My gosh. Not seeing anything correctly here. Either way, it's 4-3. There's Joseph. Go back across to Mills. Those two looking good together. It'll be in Boston Labor Day weekend along with Lamantia, Ambule. Lamantia trying to get it up. Danville. Miss Ingrid Newman, who's out with a dental injury. Trying to think of who else on the squad will be out in Boston for the dot tournament. Lamantia misses too high. Joseph tripped up. That one is called, and it's going to be Lydia Joseph with a penalty shot, looking to extend the lead. I think Carol Keatman will be going there, I believe. I don't know who else, but here we go. Lydia Joseph, the D from Holy Family, goes for the shot. Pad save into the corner. Picked up by number 59, breakout. Mills holds, fires it towards the net. Off the skate of number 94, Colby Williamson. Here's Engstrom. Breakout pass off the stick of Linscheid, comes out to center. And that's Palmstein, I believe, pulling it to the side. Linscheid puts it off the glass, up the boards. Heading back behind Simmet. And that one was still loose, trying to jab it around the backhand around the post. Comes out to the backside. Shot was also saved there by Simmet. And possession stays with the Sky team right out front. One-timer kick save off the pad. Simmet, a beauty. Here comes Linscheid up ahead. And now it's Olsen, number 43, back ahead to 46 on her backhand right circle. And another one by Simmet. And the rebound save, loose and cleared. Coming out of the zone, Simmet with a plethora of saves. Under 20 minutes. In fact, just over 19 left to go in this one. A one-goal lead for the White squad, but we've seen this the whole game. One-goal lead, then tied, back and forth. Caven finds that one. Madsen up to Hartle. Below us here. Picked up by Winnicky. Sends it in the zone. Cross ice just behind Caven. Noble defending in the Bonfire corner. It's not really Bonfire, it's, what is it, Bonfy. Madsen sends it up the board to Hartle. Middle call, and it gets back to Madsen's stick as she kicks it up to herself. Fires one between the circles and handled cleanly by Tracy. Tracy, the incoming junior out of Eastridge via South St. Paul. There's Winnicky. Centering pass to Hatley, the Rosemount connection. Leaves it to the right to number 41. Back to the middle looking for Hatley. Broken up by Mills. Lamantia throws it right to the middle, right to the other team. Bad pass. And a couple girls up into there, Joseph and one of the Sky players. Two others boarding up. Possession out to the Sky. Comes back out to the point. Back down low, Mills. Can't chip it up. Number 89 coming back through the crease. George turns around, Lamantia on the move. Good stick there. Lamantia gets possession momentarily. George just fires it in, icing under normal circumstances. But we'll give the white squad time for a change. And that one picked off by Hartle. And that one gloved up by Tracy. Clear vision on that one. It's no problem. Just over 16 minutes left. Got the little Joseph girl down here causing trouble. Like always. Lydia's sisters enjoying the game, or at least the stands. 94 Dorstad up the boards. Shot blocked. Winnicky trying to sidestep Keatman, can't. Keatman off the board to Engstrom, low shot. Redirect attempt by Lynchide, just missed her stick. Tracy hangs on. We'll come back over here to the near side circle with under 15 and a half and counting. Lynchide's here in attendance, all of them. There's little Braden, haven't seen him all summer with the fresh haircut. Nice little high and tight fade. Back in my day in high school when I had some hair, enjoyed that high and tight look, courtesy of Gunther, the West Milwaukee barber. Lynchide coming the other way to the middle, shoots, and held onto, caught up in the chest pad, Tracy. Good shot there by Lynchide, though. Engstrom misfires. Keatman slightly above the crossbar. Lynchide in the Xfinity corner, drops it back. Keatman looking for Lynchide again. Give and go, given, knocked down. Nice play, though. And coming out the other way, finding Tegan Olson with just Engstrom back and a nice save. Simmet off the pads. And picked up by Palmsteen, maybe. Sends it up ahead, trying to find Keatman. Out to center, Ambule gets a stick on it. Back out to center. Here's Olsen up the right side, toe drag move, fires off the post, high blocker, and found the crossbar. Here comes Ambule. Up the left-hand side, lost the handle on it. There's Madsen. She rips one left, and that's gonna come all the way out of the zone. Off the bench is number 50, picks it up. Makes a nice move past Lamantia at mid-ice. She'll carry it in up the left side. Ambule gets a piece of it. Lamantia now across, looking for Madsen. Sends it in. And coming back the other way. Simmet way out of the net. And a dangerous play. She gets back in time to make the save. Lamantia tries to get out of the zone and does. George. Back to the point. Mills. Cross ice. Madsen. Back to Mills off her stick. Ambule in the corner. Lamantia using her skates, can't get her stick free. One timer, does that go in? It does. Reese George on the feed from Ambule. The battle behind the net works. It gets out to Ambule, feeds it out front, and George gets enough of it to put it inside the left post, and it's 5-3. JWC White over Sky with 11:52 and counting to go. Long shift for these three forwards, and they stay out there. Bit of a short bench. I think we have 7 forwards, might be the case. So that one misses Ambule into the zone. Winicky is on it behind her own net. Up the boards to number 88. Mills pinching. Winicky trying to come back out that way. Lamantia finds it, pulls it back to Mills. Mills launches a shot, knocked down in front, knocked to the side. Winicky, everyone looking around to find it, is behind the net. Breaking out the other way, doesn't get out of the zone. Now Ambule's momentum takes her out. She'll circle back, taking it out left. Trying to get it back to Lamantia. Goes cross ice to Mills. Has to settle that one down. Sends it to the corner. Lamantia heads to the bench. George still out there on the forecheck. With Ambule, in comes Keatman. That one goes around the boards. Mills will find it. Sends it down to Ambule. Finds Keatman! And couldn't settle that one down. A fire of a pass from Ambule.
Wait. There's 2 16s.
Oh, there's 2 16s. Oh, Keatman's one. I know the one Keatman, so I think 7's Palmstein then.
Oh, okay.
And Joseph tries to go short side, and that was, oh, did they give a goal on it? I guess so. I thought it was blocked, but it's in the net, so it's 6-3. And short-sided Lydia Joseph. And with 10 minutes left, White trying to pull away. Linscheid, Hartle, and Keatman are the forwards. Mills sends it back to Hartle on the boards. Under pressure. One-timer. Good save. Still loose out front. Good job by Joseph stopping a rebound attempt because the net was open for a rebound as Simmet had to slide over to make the initial save. That one off her chest pad. Rebound saved up against the post. Still loose. Mills pulls it out and comes to the near side. Looking to bring it around away from the net. Up the left board, sends it up. Tracy coming behind her net, sends it around the boards. Linscheid battling, pops out to center. Under 9 minutes left to play. Centered it. Number 89 shot was blocked by Hartle. Pulled away Palmstein. Keeping the pressure on. Keatman in the corner. '89 is knocked into the boards by Keatman, but they send it out. Engstrom in her own zone. Sky trying to get a change. Will give Engstrom a chance to skate it in. Goes to her backhand. Turns to get a shot off, and Tracy handles that one from the butterfly position. Olivia Lamantia very excited here tonight. Doing a great job holding the iPad so I can read the roster, because this is what I printed off. So if anybody can read that, good luck to you. I don't think I'd be able to even with my readers. Shot goes behind the net. Hatley down in the corner. Coming up the other way, Lamantia misses the pass. It's tangled up at mid-ice. Ambule picks it up. With the girl hacking at her, skates it in, gets knocked away. Lamantia picks it up, knocks it to the middle, toe drag. Backhand shot, couldn't get the rebound. And there's Noble at center ice. Back to Madsen. There she is. Finding Lamantia. She's got to come back and sends it up to Noble. Noble skates it in. Rips a shot off the pad of Tracy. Follows it up in the corner. Noble finds it, rings the boards. Winicky will just ice that one down. Simmet will hold it and play it. Off of Ambule skates. .47 will just chip it out. Simmet again will play it. Leaves this one for Noble. Around the boards to Madsen. She'll go far side, cuts back to the middle, looking for a lane. Madsen skating it all the way in. And that shot knocked down, doesn't get to the net. And White squad wearing down the Sky squad here in the later part of this game. Having a hard time clearing the zone. When they do, they're just icing it out and getting a change. That'll get to Hartle at mid-ice. Keatman now on the left side, drops it back to Hartle. Hartle gets it tipped away. Finds Tegan Olsen coming out. Linscheid with the steal at mid-ice. Tripped up. Cleared by Mills. Hartle trying to get there. Winicky gets a stick on it. But Hartle chipping it up to Keatman now. Sharp angle shot. Tracy stops it, drops to the ice, and covers quickly as she had Mills bearing down. And we're at just over 4.5. Here on a Friday night in New Hope. Game 1 of the weekend. 2 games tomorrow, 1 game Sunday. That's 4 altogether. Quadruple header this weekend, as always. Keatman's shot misses left. Mishandled at the blue line, comes out on Mills. She'll backtrack. Sauce it over to Hartle. Up to Linscheid. Trying to drop it back to Joseph. Low shot, glove save Tracy. 3:55 and counting. Gonna hang out. Your hands are cold. Oh, look at this, folks. Oh, she doesn't want to hold her hands with her dad on camera. Unbelievable. Joseph to Keatman. Walking, firing. Shoulder save by Tracy on that one. 3.5 left. Winicky snaking, finding 87, backhands it up, looking for Olsen, picked off Hartle. 26th, the young speedster. In 2012, turns, fires too high. Couple points in this game, at least 1 goal, 1 assist for Hartle. Picked off by Caven. I haven't seen Caven out there in a while. Somebody was getting looked at the bench. I just realized I hadn't seen Caven out once I just saw her, so I wonder what happened there, but I don't know if it's an injury or equipment issue, but it looks to be okay. She's back playing. Palmstein rings the boards to Lamantia. She pulls it back and throws a turnover. Ready 9 rips a shot. Simmet tried to clear it out with her stick, becomes right between the circles and has to stop another one on the rebound. 2 minutes left. Yeah, that makes sense. Looks like we have 8 forwards, I think, with Caven back playing. Mantia chips it up ahead. Empty net. Knocked away by 89. I didn't realize there was an empty net there. It was Hartle into the side of the net on the empty net. Didn't have the best angle. And that one finds the back of it. Ashley Noble, the empty netter, makes it 7-3 with under a minute and a half left. Tracy will come back out. George up ahead past Lamantia. Lamantia down low, out front looking for Mills. Mills now playing forward, I think. Yeah, because we got Noble and Madsen out there. Lamantia chipping it off the board, but not far enough. George intercepted, looking for Madsen, coming the other way, number 89. 9 seconds left. Gets one out front, loose, rebound, still loose. Simmet got back over to keep that one out of the net, and that will do it. 7-3 is your final. Simmet with another couple great saves there at the end, holding the score, and we will wrap it up here for the night. See you back tomorrow. I don't remember what time. As always, check your local listings. Maybe it's 9, 8:30, 8, 9, 10, somewhere in there. Sometime between 8 and 10 a.m., I bet. We'll see you then back here at the New Hope